Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the bakery. I decided that the Cyberpunk video is actually going to be pushed back to 2 Saturdays from now. It's going to be the next Can I Beat video that I do. Instead, I decided I'd still bless all of you, my little pastries, with a Can I Beat video this week. So today, we'll be playing one of my favorite horror games of all time, Outlast. Let's get into it. Of course, we're going to be choosing Nightmare difficulty. I am the lord of all things baked, after all. Insane has permadeath, that's why we went 1 down. Personally, Outlast 2 is my favorite, but this one's shorter and has an easier story to follow. We open to ourselves driving our reliable old something or other, and we're off. Now, this challenge, as you might have seen in the title, is going to be fairly difficult. We'll be seeing if I can beat the game without night vision and without hiding. Both major features in the game. We are allowed to crouch, but that's the extent of it. Essentially, we're gonna be blind as a bat and stiff as a board. Basically, we're playing as Joe Biden again. We walk into the old folks' home we were pulled out of to run for president, and see exactly why no night vision will be a challenge. I'll show you guys just this once the difference night vision makes. BAM! And now that's gone. We find a battery we will not be needing, then jump into a dusty, crusty, musty, old fart when someone busts all over the room yelling something about a wall rider. Yep, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Then we make it to a dark room where we see a jump scare that always gets me no matter how many times I've played this game. We then hear somebody pleading with us to leave in a much more cinematic way than our night vision would have provided. We get jumped by your mom, then thrown through a window where a religious fanatic touches us. Whoa man, I'm way older than your regular prey. And we wake up in the lobby with our main objective, escaping the asylum. We see some group projects watching TV static before recording them without their consent. We grab a keycard, then get touched yet again. How many times is this gonna happen in these videos? Anyway, we enter the security goon, then start accessing the security system where we see Mr. Priest turn off the power. And we get our first section where you're supposed to hide. Thankfully, we can just run past him, but now we're in the basement in the dark, where there's dudes, valves to turn, and a generator to start. I spend a long time just wandering through the dark for the second pump. Then, as soon as I find it, we die. At least I know where it is now. Thankfully now I know where the pumps are, so after spending 30 minutes and 4 deaths, we start them. Start the main generator, abuse the mechanics of the game, start the distributor, and make our escape. Now we get to go back to the security room and unlock the doors, where we're injected with sleepy juice by our abuser, where he forces us to witness the glory of his wall riding.
Stranger danger! Stranger danger!
We wake up in a padded cell in the middle of a cell block. I always forget what to do here, so we'll see how I do. We see a few butt-ass naked men through a gate before remembering that I have to slip through a crack in a cell wall. Then shimmy along some poor construction where we open a door and run past some dudes, making it to the next checkpoint. We see them same nudists before jumping out of a window and shimmying our way to another broken window. Youch! We enter a dark hallway where those nude men threaten us, so we show them just how tough we are by jumping out a 3rd-story window, then reappearing behind them just to escape. When I first played this game, that part took an embarrassing amount of attempts, and here we are now, finishing it in less than a minute. After that, we get to a security room where it's time to meet your mom again. So we press a button, and lo and behold, there she is. While chasing us, we run past a fire that blows us out a window into a pile of tomato paste. And we're in complete darkness now. I finally understand how women feel walking home at night. Our friend jumps down to keep us safe, and we're wishing we could order an angel shot from Scumbag Dad on YouTube right now. But we make it out and enter the big cell block. We pretend we're playing Mirror's Edge for a moment, then drop into a piss puddle, everybody's favorite. Then we enter the sewer, where we're still terrorized by your mom. Sitting in these tunnels doesn't count as hiding. These are necessary to navigate the sewer. When we turn the second valve, thank God we get checkpointed because he ripped our head from our body the second we turned around. Then we climb down the ladder and spend another good amount of time just searching in the dark where to go next. Before finding the ladder out. Then all we get is a hallway before having to go down another ladder. First, though, we listen to Bill Skarsgård. When we get down the ladder, we see two paths to take. Unfortunately, one is blocked. The illusion of choice, just like presidential elections. We jump into a slightly bigger puddle and continue doing everyone's favorite, wandering around in the dark. Eventually, I find the stairs to walk up and we somehow make it through the big guy arena the first time, and finally we're into the male ward, where we run through and immediately get back into the sewer. Son of a bitch. Luckily, we finally make it out of there, and somebody who can't keep their big fat mouth shut alerts everybody around us. So we gotta make our escape. Through a dumbwaiter where we get assaulted. Again. Taunted with the outside world.
You wanna head out and take a stroll? Go ahead, I'll wait here. Go on, run free. I'm in no hurry. No? Alright. Nose to the grindstone, I like that. Okay then, right this way.
Then have our fingers cut off.
You paying attention?
Ow! Now we're on to the part I was worried the most about. Not being able to hide is gonna make this really hard. The doctor is chasing you through all these rooms and hallways, and you're meant to hide and wait for him to pass. Obviously, that isn't an option for us. Luckily, a lot of the enemies in this game can be skirted by walking instead of running, so hopefully that works. And we really made it through that easy. I should try speedrunning this game. Would you guys want to see that? Can I speedrun? New series? We grab a key, then escape easy peasy through the elevator, where we get the satisfaction of watching him get crushed by it. Unfortunately, this stops the elevator at the floor with the exit, so we need to find another way down. We find a large hallway where we meet Father Bendova again, and he tells us to meet him outside. On the way outside, we find that the kitchen has been set on fire. I really like how the game signal when you're getting too close to fire. You put your hands up more and more when you're getting too close to shield yourself. We need to put the fire out, which means doing the waltz with your mom for the third time. Hopefully this is easier. And after getting the first valve, we died.
Chat, is this real?
After getting both valves on, I'm thankful for the checkpoint again because we died while escaping. We head into the now soaked kitchen to get jump scared. I hope it got you. Anyway, we finally make it outside where it's dark as hell and the only light we get is in the form of occasional lightning strikes. We grab a key while hearing the wall riders screech, where we open a gate and get the first wall rider jump scare that you and I literally couldn't recognize because we can't see anything. and this part of the challenge actually ended up taking the longest amount of time. I had to wait and navigate using the lightning strikes. Not fun. Then we're in the courtyard with Big Bertha. Again. The 4th time. We make it down and out. Nice and easy. We make it back inside and Father Bendova tells us to go around his colon blockage. Unfortunately, I'm very worried this may be where the run ends. There's no lights at all for this entire section, and there's gonna be multiple enemies wandering the halls. There's no way this is happening. I just can't navigate with it being so dark at all. So unfortunately, I could not beat Outlast without night vision or hiding. I honestly got way further than I expected to. I thought we'd be done at the doctor. It sucks because we're so close to the end of the game, but I just can't do this part. It's impossible to navigate, and 3 enemies get introduced later, which I just know is gonna make it even more unattainable. If you liked this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. I read all the comments. Share this video with other people. We're almost at 250 subscribers. I'd be thrilled to hit that. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today, so, as always, have a fantastic day.